Hey guys, welcome back for another reaction. Today I'll be reacting to the top 10 places to check out in Berlin, Germany. I've heard a lot of good things about Berlin, but I think there's also a lot of people that said I should not go in Berlin because it's very touristy and really crowded. But I still want to see how beautiful Berlin, so let's get into this.
Hi guys, Mark here with Walter's World, and we're in Berlin, Germany, in front of the Charlottenburg
It looks
Palace.
so
One of
different
the nice
in
places
this
to go and
video.
check out if you want to see kind of the Prussian Kaisers and kings, kind of royal chambers and stuff. Very nice place. And today what we have for you are the top 10 places that you should check out here in Berlin. And I'll be honest, guys, there are more than 10 places to check out here. I actually lived in Berlin for over 2.5 years, and I love it. This is
It's a
kind of
long
my hometown
time.
in Germany. So what I do is I try to give you guys some really good stuff to see and do while you're here. Now, the first thing you should check out when you come to Berlin is the Brandenburg Gate. This is the most famous,
Oh yeah, that's
symbol of the city. When you
famous.
go there, from the fall of the wall and the reunification, all kinds of great stuff. The Brandenburg Gate really is, and the Troika on top is the
Oh,
main thing you really need to see when you're here. Now, the second
that's just beautiful. Like it's beautiful during the day, but I think it's more beautiful during the night because it just lit up. It's bright.
thing you want to see is Museum Island or Museum Insel, and on
Oh,
there they have world-class museum. And when I say world-class, I mean UNESCO World Heritage museums. The Pergamon Museum with the Ishtar Gates, the Neues
oh, that's
Museum, the new
interesting.
museum where you can see Nefertiti's bust, the Bodis Museum with the sculptures
That's
there,
so
the National
cool.
Gallery, the Old Museum. There's so many fantastic museums here in town, but Museum Island is the best place to go because you can see history right there in the best museums in the city. So that's the
That would be
second thing you
so
really should
cool
do
to
when you're there.
go.
Also, the cathedral, the Berlin Cathedral, is
The
right there as well.
cathedral.
So hey, what more can you ask for? The third place to check out when you're here is Checkpoint Charlie. Now, Checkpoint Charlie is famous because that's the only place that foreigners could actually cross in and out of East Berlin to West Berlin. So that's why it's kind of the most famous one. Like Charlie means sea, which is probably the third one. There were other checkpoints,
Oh,
but this is the only one where the foreigners were going in and out. So it became very famous. And when you go there, there's a museum you should check out that'll talk about the history of people trying to sneak out of East Germany and East
oh, that'll
Berlin
be
and their stories. It's a
interesting
very
to
moving
visit.
thing, but it's fascinating to see all the kind of different ways people try to get in, whether hiding in cars or jumping over stuff or whatever. I mean, it's a very moving museum, and I really recommend you go check that out. Now, the fourth thing to check out when you come to Berlin is the Reichstag. Now, when I say you go to the Reichstag, that's the German
Oh,
Parliament building. What you want to do is
that's
get in line
cool.
and go up to the top of the cupola, the dome. You can walk up into the dome and have this amazing view of Potsdamer Platz, the new center. You can see the Brandenburg Gate. You can see
What the
all the new
heck?
government quarters and stuff. But it's one of those really cool things you do. It's like you go up like, oh wow, that's cool. It's like the London Eye. You've got to go up the London Eye in London and take the right. You got to go up
Graffiti
the Eiffel Tower to
laugh.
see that view. You go to the Reichstag and go up to the dome there, and that's something you have to do when you're here. So that's number four. Going to the Reichstag and
That was so interesting to go in those museums because it's just so cool and unique, and then I could learn more about history. And I love history, so why not?
going up to the dome. Number five on my list, I'm going to put a lot of things together like Museum Island. What I'm going to say is take a walk from Alexanderplatz to the Brandenburg Gate. Okay, now Alexanderplatz will give you a nice view
Brandenburg
of what the
Gate.
real center of East Berlin was. And you can see the Weltzeituhr, the world time clock, which is kind of cool. The TV tower is there. That's how you know you're in the right place. It's also a good place, to
Oh,
get
that's a
the
big
subway and the
statue.
S-Bahn and all kinds of stuff like that. And you get a nice feel. The Red Town Hall is there. There's the Neptune Fountain. And you do this walk from there, you pass the cathedral, the Museum Island, they're rebuilding the city castle, and you get on Unter den Linden. That's the famous street down the center of Berlin. And you have Humboldt University there, you have the Hotel Adlon, all kinds of famous places along the way, and the Friedrichs II statue, all kinds of
That's a
fantastic stuff,
lot.
and you end up at the Brandenburg Gate. And it's one of those walks you really have to do when you're here in Berlin. Number six on our list is here at Charlottenburg. Come to the palace here and
Halls.
view the salas, the rooms of
Ooh,
the Kaisers and the kings of
that's
Prussia. And you get a good idea of
beautiful.
the opulence that the kings and princes had at those times. And it gives a nice kind of counter view of the city that it is now. Today, it's a very metropolitan city, very cosmopolitan, all kinds of stuff goes on. This gives you a little history of the background.
It's
The seventh thing to do is
pictures
another
for
walk for you
sure.
so that I get more stuff in. You want to go to the Kudamm or Kurfürstendamm. This was the
Kudam.
street, this was the boulevard of the West. When there was West Berlin and East Berlin, the money flowed in here to show how great the West can be. And you have amazing stores like KaDeWe, Kaufhaus des Westens, or the shopping mall of the West, one of the biggest
That's
shopping
fun.
department stores in in Europe. You go there, they have fantastic, like the fanciest stuff and great eating, all kinds of great stuff. Nice windows at Christmas time. The thing is, when you come out of there, you walk up and down the Kudamm, you'll see the Kaiser Wilhelm Gedächtniskirche, or the Kaiser Wilhelm
So
Memorial
dark.
Church. And this is a church that was
Oh,
bombed during the war, and they left it there so people could remember, look, this is what war does to us. It's not some kind of history book thing. We can see it right by ourselves and see how we've been affected. And that's one of the
yeah.
things I really liked about the Kudamm. You have all this, new age stuff, but it also takes you back in history. The eighth thing you want to do when you're here is go to one of the districts, whether it's Friedrichshain to have, drinks, or Prince Lauerberg to eat, or Kreuzberg to have, Greek food, Turkish food, whatever.
Oh,
Or if you want to come
yummy.
here in Charlottenburg, there's some great places to drink and eat here. There's all kinds of great atmosphere, whether it's food, whether it's, cafes, whether it's clubs. There's
That's what I
lots to do
heard.
here for old people like me, or older people like my parents, and younger people as well. Great clubbing, nightlife, all kinds of stuff. But you can take in all the food and all the culture when you're here, and that's one of the things I really love. So make sure when you're here, go to some of the districts, eat some non-German food, because you're not going to find a lot of German food here in
I
Berlin. So
would.
go and try
I
all these different
will.
ethnic dishes and ethnic restaurants when you're here, because you will get that in Berlin, which you don't get a lot of other places in Germany. Number
Really?
9 on my list is
Oh, now it just makes me want to go in Berlin. Yeah, I've heard that food there is really, really good, and I love food. Who doesn't, right? So yeah, I love trying new food, and every time like I see new food, I was like, oh, I need to try it. I need to try it. I just love it. I'm so skinny. I don't know how am I so skinny because I do love eating, but it's just so interesting to try new things. It excites me all the time. But yeah, I've never had. Did he mention Turkish food? I don't think I've had Turkish food, so it will be interesting to try. I've heard it's really good too.
Number 9 on my list is people watching and going to the parks here. Now, there's lots of green space here, whether it's
Oh, that's
Grunewald or
nice.
Wannsee, or going to Tiergarten, the park here in town right by the Reichstag. And there's a cool tower there where you can go up to the top of this. It's called the Siegelsäule. And it's one of the, another one of the symbols of the cities. You can go up there.
Oh,
What I
that's
like is having a
cool.
picnic there, especially in the summer. Winter, it's a little chilly. But in the summer, there's all kinds of people around there, young, old, nude, not so nude. I mean, it's a great trip to go see, and it's one of those things you really
Interesting.
should do when you're here. Because Berlin has so much green space, you can actually feel like you're not in a city of 3.5 million people. You can feel like you're more in the backwoods, and so that's a really kind of nice thing to
Wow,
do.
that's
Now,
nice.
the 10th thing.
That's nice because even though it's a big city, but there's a lot of parks. That's really nice. I love going in parks. Like I just enjoy sitting there.
There's so many more places to go check out when you're here, museums and stuff like that. But I would say the 10th thing you should do when you're here is go to Potsdam, take the regional
Potsdam.
express just out of town, and that's where they have the Sanssouci Park, and where you can go and see the orangery and the palaces there of the Prussian kings. And you go there and you see, wow, that's where the Potsdam Conference was, where they finished the war, they signed off for the war, and this is where history was made. And the palaces there are fantastic. And Potsdam's a nice little town to check out as
Oh,
well. So
really?
those are my 10 favorite things to do here in Berlin, though I probably actually gave you 50 things to do, but I hope that helps. And Berlin is a fantastic city.
I've
And if you
heard.
want to learn more, we have 5 things you love me about Berlin, 10 fun facts of Berlin. Check us out on our website at waltersworld.com. And please like and favorite our videos, and we really appreciate all your subscriptions. So
That was a really good video, and I love those places that he recommended. It just looks so cool and unique in there. And I've heard Berlin is such a beautiful city too, but just crowded. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.